Good evening, everyone. Starting out my Sunday evening on the trail that goes to Rocky Brook Falls off of the Hughesbrook Road in the North Maine Woods. This is a decent trail. It's not too long. You can clearly see that you cannot get a four-wheeler down here or a truck, but it was once accessible. And what's interesting is down the trail a ways, you can see a old bus. So they must have brought a group of kids down here on a school trip, is what I'm assuming. And the bus somehow got stuck. That's what I'm guessing. Of course, I have no idea about the story of the bus here. But there's definitely one down below, and we'll show you that. It's been a long time since I've been making videos. I totally know that. Trying to get my footing here in the north, and it's been more difficult than I had hoped. For those of you who don't know, I am living in northern Maine, about 7 hours away from anyone I know, family, friends, coworkers, etc. And I've been here just over a year now. I have met people through work, but it's been different, let's just say that. It's been a different set of challenges. But the incredible part of it is I've found a strength within me that I never knew existed. When you live so far away from family and friends, but you're so used to being with them and having them nearby, it's a very humbling, not humbling, but I can't find the word that I'm trying to say, but it's a feeling that kind of brings you back to like, hey, I can do this myself. It might be scary, but I don't need to have someone there. I can do it. I'm a strong human being, and that's just what I've had to tell myself throughout this whole journey, because I've been scared. I've been scared that I don't know what I'm doing. I've been scared that I'm in the wrong place and I shouldn't be up here. You know, it was the furthest I've ever really been away from my family. So being scared and vulnerable, it's been a big change for me. So the idea that, you know, I have to get out and make these videos and find these places to do these things has been a little bit overwhelming. I have been getting out and enjoying the woods myself, but just not the way I had previously with YouTube. I do want to let you guys know that I plan on getting back in the groove of things, but it's just going to take me some time. You can see some old oyster mushrooms here. So I wanted to reach out and thank everybody who's kind of stuck with me through this lull period. I think all of us as creators and YouTubers, I think we all go through this point in our life, at some point in our life with our channel. So I want to say thank you for those who have stuck with me. You know, I'm not a professional content creator. I don't have professional equipment. I just have my little camera phone. I'm trying to film a little tiny frog. He's too quick. He's too quick. Anyway, I just want to get out and share my experience with you. It might not have a cool thumbnail, and it might not be edited professionally, but you can still see the beauty that I see, and I think that's what's important. So I want to say again, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my videos because I know there's a lot more content out there. And I'm really glad that you chose mine to watch. So it is the evening, and you'll probably notice me chitty-chattying quite constantly right now, just to give myself some peace of mind because I'm out here alone. I want to know that the animals can hear me and know that I'm here. I definitely don't want to sneak up on anybody. So just figured I'd be a little bit more chatty on this one. Earlier today, if you had a chance to check my video out, you would have seen Fallbrook Falls. That one's a lot more difficult of a trail, and it's a lot less kempt, if you will. It's a lot harder walking, but it's beautiful nonetheless. So if you haven't seen that video, I'd suggest checking it out. It's pretty awesome. I cannot believe that the leaves are already starting to change color, guys. I've seen some already that are turning red, and it's so discouraging. But it is that time, especially up in northern Maine. It's the time for summer to be winding down and fall to sneak in. And soon after that, winter. It's an absolutely beautiful evening. It's right around 79, 80 degrees. It was a lot warmer earlier today. It's about 5 p.m., so it's an evening walk, which I thought would be a little more enjoyable because it tends to cool right off in the evenings here, which is really nice. We have cool evenings to kind of help alleviate the heat from the day. Very weird, I just caught a whiff of perfume, and I didn't see any cars in the parking lot, so I don't think anybody else is down here, but I definitely just caught a whiff of some perfume. Alright, we almost made it to the bus site. I got my all-terrain shoes on today, my Irish setters. They're awesome, I love them. And that was another reason I wanted to wait until later, because I knew I'd want to wear these shoes for out here, just because of the terrain, and they're really, really warm. So I didn't want to wear them when it was 90 degrees earlier. I did pretty good, I have to say. Earlier at the other falls, I ended up hiking in my sandals because I was a fool and forgot to bring my boots. Not so much that I forgot, I had planned other things, and I ended up going into the woods instead, so I was ill prepared. Alright, I'm going to push pause just for a minute, guys. I have to go potty. Awesome. That was great. I feel refreshed. So this is that little opening area. If you've seen my other video of the falls, there's a little fire pit right there. We're actually going to mosey on into the woods here, where the trail gets a little smaller for a moment. And I will take you to see the bus. Spooky. Next time I come down here, I'm going to take a saw to that tree and get that off of this poor thing. Let's go to school, young children. Well, I think the bus is broke down. We're going to have to walk. Oh, goodness. Look at the petals. That's too cool. Good old Ford found on road dead there. Just kidding. Not trying to cause any arguments between what model's better than the other. Too cool. Alright, let's go check out the falls, guys. So there are two spots that you can check out the falls. There's one set of falls up here. It's a little difficult to get to. We might try it. It depends on how low the water is. We might try to get down there later. We're going to go check out the main set of falls first. And we might walk up to this next set of falls. It's easier to walk up the cliff over here to get down, or to get up from the falls, than to walk down the cliff to get down to the falls. So we're gonna walk this way. If you're lucky, you might find a blueberry or two, but I can guarantee someone's probably picked them all. But there are a bunch of blueberry bushes along the way, which is really nice. For my Fallbrook Falls hike earlier today, I found a ton of blueberries that no one had gotten to yet. So I definitely enjoyed those. I just saw a hoof track sliding down, so must have been a deer trying to come down for some water. Gonna get a little noisy with the falls, guys. I do apologize about that, but the view will be worth it. I'll give you a sneak peek. Here's your little sneaky peeky. Alright, I'm gonna mosey on down this steep trail and I'll meet you down at the bottom. There you have it. You can see the sun is just setting and it's got about an hour left before it reaches the horizon. And we're just going to sit here and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful spot. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great evening.